you ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Welcome to the Roundtable, everybody. My name is Robert Bannon. It's another Thursday edition of the Roundtable. Happy 154 episodes on a Thursday live with you here. We have over 1,000 interviews that we've done here on this show, and I'm so excited that you're joining us. We have a returning friend and a brand new friend for us this week as we celebrate Pride Month in June here on the Roundtable on this Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. When we celebrate all people of color, all Indigenous people, all people, no matter the race, gender, sexuality, religion, we are a place for all. And we as a country need to embrace and love every single person that lives here. So we celebrate the good, the bad, and the ugly of our history. And happy Juneteenth. I am excited to spend time with you and be here with you live from Detroit. I'm telling my friends, there are friends that are watching us in the UK because they love Alyssa Edwards. Now listen. I just want to let you know that Alyssa Edwards is going to blow your mind with an amazing interview, but it is not live. So if you're looking to talk to her and ask questions, I just want to let you know that it was taped yesterday, and Adrian and I had the chance to talk to Alyssa Edwards about her show coming to Englewood, New Jersey, and it's really exciting. She's closing Pride with us on June 30th, and we're going to tell you all about it. So stay tuned. What do I got for you? We have friends from the UK. Hi, Megan's cool chat. Oh, we have Archie fans. Hello. Hi, Archie fan. Hi, Megan. Hi, Nikayla. Here for her girl, Alyssa. Well, we're happy that you're here. Thanks so much for being here. Always and forever loving our global supreme beauty queen, Alyssa Edwards. Pop. Hi, Kristen. Nice of you to be here. I'm so excited you're here. Alyssa missed the pre-show. You know, it's always crazy. It's nutty. Let's see. The pre-show is always bringing the shenanigans. Robert, can you confirm or deny if you were having a dinner show at Patsy's this summer? Good question. I love the pre-show. I am coming to New York twice. Let's work on that. At the worst case, September. Worst case, September. But I got you. I got you, Marie. We're going to do something big. I got you. And hello, Robert, Darius, and friends. Excited to hear what Archie is up to. David Archuleta, our friend Archie, is back, and we're excited. Hello, Robert. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Pride. I'm on the train back to North Carolina from New York. Had a blast seeing shows and friends. She saw our friends Jim Caruso. She saw Billy Stritch. She saw Susie Mosher. She saw Nicholas King. She saw Natalie Douglas. She saw everybody, Richard Skipper, and she saw Boop, and she saw old friends, and she saw Nicole Scherzinger. Sunset Boulevard. That's a good one. Hey, Roundtablers, happy Thursday. A is here. A is here. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. And hello, my sister Joyce. How you doing? How you doing? And let's see. Janie H. Hi, the OG. Well, hey, Janie. Are you an OG? I'm an OG too. I love that you're here. Ace says the interview was great. Alyssa Edwards is fabulous. She sure is. And my mom says, hi, honey, and everybody. Everybody, while we're talking, you can find out information about Alyssa Edwards. All you got to do to get your tickets on June 30th with our friends over in Englewood, New Jersey, is go to bergenpac.org. You literally used to work there, so it was around the corner from where I grew up. And David Archuleta just announced a brand new tour, and that tour is not only coming to New York, but he's also coming to Detroit. So he's coming across the country, and I'm so excited to take the husband to go see David Archuleta. So if you're new to the show and you've never been here before, hey, little Sam, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, friend. Little Sam finished second grade, everybody, and now little Sam is going to third grade. So go get him, Tiger. I'm so proud of you, bud. So proud of you. So we have a great show for you. It's time for the hot take. If you've never been here, we do a little bit of chatting up in the beginning of the show. And then we have a whole bunch of interviews for you. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. So my question for you here is coming for you. It's time for the hot take.
It's smoking.
So it's the summer. So I'm school's out for summer. And I want to know, do you have any summer vacation plans? Are you going anywhere? Are you doing anything? Are you hanging home? Are you having a staycation? Or are you going to Fiji? What are you doing? Tell me. What is the excitement in the world for you? Tell me about where you're going, what you're doing. And I hope you all get a moment, even if it's not going somewhere fancy and fabulous. Tell me what your plan is. Maybe it's to watch a movie, sleep on the couch, garden your backyard. Whatever you say. Auntie A is very proud of you. I love that. We got that. That's the facts. It's time for the week in review. Well, we did finish school, and I did go back to work already on Monday, writing curriculum here in Detroit. But I do love that we do have the summer and a little break and a little moment for everybody. I had an amazing time doing a whole bunch of fun stuff. I went to Walmart the other day. Do you want to see my patriotic outfit? Someone at Darius's job told me I look like Elton John. Do I look like Elton John? See, I think this looks like my sister Joyce and Tita, who are watching right now. But I think this is the look this year. This is the look. I didn't buy it. I'm on the fence. What are your thoughts? I kind of love it, though. I did kind of love it. Marie, I got you. Marie. Tell us where you're going. I got you. So we're going to talk about what is our summer plans. Keep telling me in the message and we'll talk about them. So what do? We've been working on our backyard. Darius is quite the gardener. He's amazing. He's been working so hard on the backyard. He's got flower beds. You know, my family are landscapers, folks. Like they literally are landscapers. Big commercial landscapers. I've never used a lawnmower before. So I've been working on it. Look at what he did. He turned the backyard. All of these weren't here. All these flower beds he built and all these lights and all of the flowers that you see, he's been planting by hand. He won't let me get help. All the perennials, all the annuals, all the things you learn about when you go to science class that I didn't pay attention to. He planted down, up and down and around and took care of everything. Amazing. So grateful for all the hard work that he did. Also, I took the nephew, Jamel, driving. He's going for his license. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank God we were good. You know, I gave a lot of credit to my parents for the work that they did to get me to drive and get hi mom watching right now, to get my driving license. It's so funny. It's so funny to drive in the car when you don't have control and you're like, oh God, and how do you teach them, but not scare them? So I've been having a lot of fun. I'm very proud of him. What else do we have in pictures of? Oh, let me tell you about our fancy date. Did Darius take me out on a fancy date? Yes. And did we have this? Yes. Bao buns with fried chicken? Yes. And did we have salmon and he had steak and we have sushi? Yes. It was called the Townhouse. It is in downtown Detroit. And he surprised me and he was like, let's eat. Let's have a fancy night. Let's sit down. Let's kiki. They had fun music. We were dancing. We made friends. We were laughing. We met the chef. We met the bartender. We were out on the streets. We looked like we're matching, which was intentional by me because I'm corny like that. And I had such a great time. So shout out to Townhouse. Thank you for taking such good care of us. We had such a blast. And I love a good date night. Even if this summer, if you don't go on vacation, take some time, spend some time with the people you love and spend some time with them so you could enjoy each other. It was fun. It was really fun. My mom says she loves it. Thank you, Mom. My mom would say that no matter what. So it was a good week. It was a very fun week. And we had a lot of other fun things that happened this week that I'm going to tell you all about as we keep on going. Let's talk about our shameless plug.
Because I'm shameless.
There's a whole bunch of you watching and you're not giving me my hot take. So I need to know what your summer vacation plans are, even if it's to put a hammock in the backyard or put the air conditioning on or to binge watch a Netflix show. I don't care. You don't have to have fancy plans. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're doing. Anyway, you know, every single day we have an episode of the Messy Show over on the Broadway Podcast Network. David Archuleta's interview is right now on Spotify and on BroadwayPodcastNetwork.com. You can listen to it, you can hear it, and it's wonderful, and we love it. We also there's episodes that are great that are coming up next week. All of our footage of Tribeca Film Festival, which I'll show you Adrian on the red carpet in a moment, is going to be up next week, all weekend long. We have interviews. I did a press junket for a new movie that's coming out that you need to see the interviews with. Really good TV stars and stars are in this movie. I'm not going to give it all away. You got to keep up to date. And you are absolutely going to need to stick around with the Roundtable in July. Next week on Thursday, come back here. Nathan Lee Graham, one of the stars of Mid-Century Modern, and Jeff Hiller, also a TV star, will be here to talk everything, everyone, or everyone, everywhere. that show he's on. They'll both be here. So Pride Television is going to be next week's last Pride episode. And then July, we have shows all of July, no matter what. So I am so excited that we all have the opportunity to get the chance to take a moment and spend this Thursdays together is the greatest gift of me for sure. So make sure you join us. What is your plan? Oh my gosh, Mr. Mantic is a teacher that works in my school, and now he'll see this whole other side of my life, and then he'll judge me in the hallway because I don't act like this at work. Well, maybe I do. Okay, maybe I do. So, oh, I love all these hot takes. Oh, we're going to have a juicy hot take today. Tomorrow, make sure you go to BroadwayWorld.com. The Roundtable is the #1 show on Broadway World nationally. We are the homepage story every single Friday. And this week, Dana Simone, who plays Dorothy in The Wiz, that's right now in Detroit, gives me an exclusive interview about being 20 years old and on tour in The Wiz, which is playing at the Fisher, which leads me to my Detroit moment.
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. What up, though?
I took the family to the Fisher. We took the family over to the Fisher Theater right here in downtown Detroit, and we saw The Wiz. I saw it with Sam. Sam, remember when we went and saw The Wiz? Well, I saw The Wiz last night, and we had a grand old time. Darius and his mom were out in these streets at the show, and the whole family was there. Dia, Darius, Mama Lewis, Deidre, my sister, Samantha, Auntie Maureen. We all went over to see The Wiz. And thank you to my friend Amber Rasho and everybody that works over there at The Wiz for the incredible evening. It is here for 2 weeks, and I highly recommend it. It's just such a fun night, and it's such a good time. We had great seats. They sat us all together, and I love the new season that's happening at Broadway in Detroit. You need to go support theater, not just in New York, but anywhere around the country. So if you're going to be here, go to BroadwayInDetroit.com. Get your tickets to The Wiz. This week is sold out, but there's another week of shows, and they're doing such a great job. It was great to talk to Dana. Dana will turn 21 next Wednesday on the 25th or whatever day that is, and she was amazing in the show. So I had such a good time at the show, so I highly recommend it. Not only are you going to be able to see it here in Detroit, but it's traveling around the country. So make sure you check out The Wiz when it comes to your neck of the woods. Cat Daddy say, I love this production of The Wiz. It was modernized and fun, and the Tin Man song is my favorite. The Tin Man song is good, and the Tin Man on the tour was great. The Tin Man on Broadway was great. The Tin Man with his little, I love the Tin Man. It's funny. It was funny, and it was a good time. So definitely had a good time with the family over there. Detroit has a lot of art. Every city in the United States has a lot of art. We were just talking to a friend of mine in the pre-show about San Francisco. They have amazing art out there too. So go wherever you live, make sure you check out and support the art. And what else do I have for you? I have for you a Hey Friend Hey. Are you ready? Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Hit the button. Oh, well, let me tell you my favorite thing. Can I tell you my favorite thing?
You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car!
My favorite thing is my niece this week. And I thank the Google photo collaborative albums that are on my phone, or maybe it's Apple iPhotos. My sister-in-law puts a picture in there every single day of Cora Rose growing. And I'm so grateful to be able to see the growth. That's my brother, Sean, and there's my Cora. She is 5 months old, maybe almost 6, February, March, April, May, June, 5 months old, going to be 6 months old in July. She's growing like a little weed. We miss her to pieces. She was in our wedding. And I love that you can make a collaborative photo album with people on your iPhone so that they can see pictures. It updates every day when she puts a new picture in. We can comment and see it. And even though we're far away in Detroit, it feels like we're a part of her life. And I'm so grateful to be an uncle-in-law to the boys here in Detroit, and also to be an uncle to Cora. And I'm so excited to see that. So it's a good hack. If you have people that live somewhere far away, and instead of texting photos and sending photos in a group text, just make a collaborative photo album and ship those babies off every single day. And it's great. It's such a great thing to do. I really love it. Thank you, little man. It is great, and it is amazing. I appreciate you. So let's hit it with our, what we got next? Is it Hey Friend Hey? It is Hey Friend Hey.
I'll be there for you. How you doing?
So we had a great time this week. Speaking of friends who have been on the show, my girl Lettucey came to Detroit, and you knew we had to check out. You knew we had to check out the tour. The Love You tour came to the Aretha here in Detroit, and let me tell you, she put on a show. People, she put on the only show. There's Deidre and I out here in these seats and streets. You know, this venue, this amphitheater is on the Detroit River, so that there is no back to the stage. So you see a concert and the boats pull up, and we had such a great night. She sang for, I don't know, 22 songs, a good almost 2 hours vocals. She said she was sick, but she was so good with her voice. And it was Renee, and it was Joyce, and it was Tita, and it was Deidre. And we saw my girl Lettucey after the show, and we had to say hey. She was asking about where's the husband. She wanted to see the husband. Where's the husband? I saw her husband. He's the photographer for the tour. And the ladies were out and about. And she is such a sweetheart. See, I told you those glasses look like Joyce and Tita. Was I lying? And when I tell you Lettucey is putting on an amazing concert, she's coming to Europe and she's finishing the United States tour. Go get your tickets. Go to lettucey.com. We loved her. She spent a lot of time with us. She calls me. She texts me. You know, people that are become real friends from this show are amazing to me because I don't think of it like that at all. So you need, like, we just do this to have fun. And then I get to, you know, go see Lettucey in concert. It's something that is really, really special to me. Speaking of special friends, shout out to our friend to this show, Jussie Smollett. We did check out The Lost Holiday this weekend as well. The Lost Holiday is on Amazon Prime. Vivica A. Fox, Jussie Smollett, friend to the show, friend of ours. It was a really cute movie about Perfect for Pride, about sons and mothers and relationships with family. His husband, his mother-in-law is Vivica A. Fox. So he has to get along with Vivica A. Fox. I can't tell you the specifics and all the fun that happens, but it's a cute movie. It's on Amazon Prime. And I want to shout out our friend Jussie as well. So that's our hey friend. Hey, there you go. Hi, Fran. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are so happy you're well. Darius's mom actually asked about you and said, how are you? And we talk about you, and grandma as well. She always asks when we saw her last night. So, you know, we invented a new segment on the show that is called, what did I call it? I don't even remember the name because it's that new. It's called, wait, I have it, the intro.
Do you mind introducing yourself to the Roundtablers?
Hitting the carpet with A and John. Thank you. Yes, that's what it's called. Hitting the carpet with A and John. So stick around because after I tell you your hot takes, I have exclusive, quick, bing, 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 pictures and moments from the Tribeca Film Festival. So what are you doing this summer? Before we get into everybody that's here. So this summer we have hot take. Oh, there's my thumbs up. Hot takes. We have Janie, a hot take. Christine says, summer plans, not really. Possibly the beach in the summer or early fall. Using summer to unclutter my house and stay inside with the hot, humid summers here. Sounds good. A says we are going to lay low this summer, a staycation, if you will. Family will be visiting, so we'll be doing some fun stuff. And I will definitely be going to the movies a lot. I love that answer, A. I know that's a definite for you. You will definitely be going to the movies, and I know your dad and your sister will be up here and all of the fun. Chris Gagliardi, good evening, my friend from Englewood, New Jersey. My mom is going to see the guests that you will have from RuPaul's Global Drag Race on the 30th. Awesome. Yes, Alyssa Edwards. I got 2 tickets for her and for my cousin. Nothing is going on except my radio show. Hey! On Radio Felician University on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. till noon. Shameless plug. Yes, Chris. Well, I love Felician University over there in New Jersey. And I love that you have a radio show every single. I wish I went to school for the radio. It was my original major in college. And we got to check out your radio show on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. till noon. If you could DM me or send me a message on Facebook, I'll post it to let people know that they need to check out your show every single Wednesday. And what's it about? Tell me about it, and we'll put it on my social media as well. So we spread the word. Shameless plug it up. And I'm excited that your mom. And thank you for all the activism you do for the queer community and all that you do. My friend Mark Mantic, who he teaches with me every Thursday, he'll be over selling scones that his wife makes. I'm going to get some one of them, Mark. I'm coming. I'm going to buy some for me and the husband. East Warren's Farmer Market. It's actually by his job. So I'll have to be there every Thursday. She makes them from scratch. I hear they're amazing. I hear she bakes her face off, and I'm here for the whole thing. The cat daddies say, we're staying put this year, but my sister, brother-in-law, and my 4-year-old niece are coming to visit. I'm going to take them to Gail's Broadway Rose. Oh, I'm obsessed with all of this. And I love that your family is coming in. Where are they coming from, cat daddies? Are they coming from far? A 4-year-old niece. I can't wait for my niece to be 4. I could take her to Disney on Ice and I could take her to the princess shows. And that's my dream. Just let me take her to the Lion King. Like I took all the little other babies. I took Sam. Hot take, summer plans, staying local, late summer, Claremont, Florida to visit my girlfriend and her family and spend a few days in Universal Studios Orlando. That's so good. And they have a new park at Universal Studios. That's awesome, Marie. I'm obsessed with all of that. That is great. I love it. Let's see what else. Sam told me he's going somewhere. Sam is going to see Grandma and Grandpa Lugo in Florida. I love that. Dell and Lorraine down there in Florida. That's going to be so much fun to swim in the pool and go to the beach. Yes, good. I love it. And Sam says Aunt Fran and Auntie A, she loves them and sends it. Darius wants to know, no visiting Detroit, eh? That's right. Adrian, you told me that you're going to try to make it happen. Come on. Fingers crossed. Yeah, come on. I need Mike and A to hang out in my backyard. We did it. We did it. You could drive here. And the Cat Daddy say they're coming from Vancouver, Canada. So cool. Y'all got to come to Detroit. Detroit's hot and popping. Come on down. Come on over. I love, and Alyssa says, no summer plans, just taking care of my newborn. Yes, she's got a newborn baby, brand new born baby. That's now 14 years old, but it will always be a newborn baby to me. We have a brand new segment on the show called Hitting the Red Carpet with A. And thank you all and happy summer. I hope you enjoy it every single second. We'll be laying around. We'll be at the Jersey Shore. I'll be back home for a little bit in July. And I'll see you, Sam, in July, and I'll see A in July. And here we go. Let's go. Here's Chris. Here you go, buddy. You got it, my friend. It's called the G-Forces Power Hour Show. Okay. I want to come on your show. The G-Forces Power Hour Show, radiofelician.com is where you can go listen to live 24 hours a day, but from Wednesdays from 9 till noon, and has been on the air for almost 2 years. And it's a great show. We play alternative music of any kind you can think of. My friend, Robert Bannon. Well, Chris, I appreciate you, buddy. And I love that so much. Who knew? radiofelician.com, the G-Forces Power Hour Show. So we got to go to radiofelician.com, everybody, and check it out. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. See, if you don't tear us, you don't have a shameless plug. We don't know. You got a shameless plug. Be the shameless plug in your life. Adrian, shameless plug for Adrian. Adrian has been, I can't wait to see you. That's it. I hear you, buddy. Got you. I'm coming. So the Tribeca Film Festival happened and we were everywhere and we were political this year. You know, I walked with the governor. While I was walking with the governor with my husband, Adrian was interviewing Cory Booker and oh my gosh, why Jasmine Crockett. My brain went blah, 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 macaroni and cheese. So Jasmine Crockett and Cory Booker. Also, Adrian spoke to Logic. Adrian spoke to Wyclef. Adrian spoke to Mark Ronson. Adrian spoke to Riz Ahmed. Adrian spoke to Lily Allen. No, Lily Thomas. Lily Anderson. I don't know what the heck her name is. But we talked. Adrian talked to everybody. Okay. Adrian was out in these streets. I won't say it. Like a $10 person on the street corner. And she worked her butt off and John worked his butt off behind the camera and they killed it and crushed it. So here's a little sneak peek of the episodes that are coming to the Broadway Podcast Network and Spotify on Monday and Tuesday. Adrian and Tribeca. Holy cannoli, that was a lot. Do you mind introducing yourself to the Roundtablers? It's purple eyeshadow. That's Adrian. Yes, come on. Hi, I'm Adrian with the Roundtable. Can you please introduce yourself to the Roundtablers? That is a signature. That is the signature now, eh? Thank you, A. Thank you, John. Thank you for doing all the work out there on the red carpets. Wyclef. And does she ask Wyclef about Whitney Houston? Yes. And does she talk to Ty Dolla $ign? Yes. Did she know who Ty Dolla $ign was? No. Did I tell her she needed to stay to talk to Ty Dolla $ign? Yes. Because he's Ty Dolla $ign. You know, we're old. Not Adrian. I'm old. But I knew the Ty Dolla $ign. The tycoon. I need a name like that. Robert Bannon. Let's try it again. Robert Bannon, the possum. Robert Bannon, the Hamburglar. Robert Bannon, the mac and cheese eater. That's what I was doing before we started the show. Did they work? No? Mm-mm. Well, A says, thank you for watching. And she had no clue who he was, but he was very nice. And there's a moment where a publicist comes over and talks to him and tells him that Slick Rick was waiting to say hello, and then interrupts the interview with Adrian. And then he says, that was rude. And Adrian him he's really fun. I love Ty Dolla $ign. And yes, we love it. We do love it. And we love A out here on this red carpet. And Little Sam says a sloth is more fun than a possum. Thank you, Little Sam. Robert Bannon, the sloth. Robert Bannon, the garbage disposal. That's my husband. There you go. It's Pride, and what's better than Pride than this show? We have David Archuleta here, and then Alyssa Edwards. Alyssa Edwards is bringing up the finale for the week. Don't go anywhere. It's a great show with two great, amazing guests. David Archuleta is back. He was here. He was here last year, and he's back to the Roundtable. Take a peek. I literally told our audience the other day that he's coming back, and people were like, he is the Pride moment. David Archuleta has reinvented himself. He is here for us all the boys, girls, and people out here. He's singing songs that we need to know, we need to love. Is Creme Brulee what I think Creme Brulee? Is he singing about what I think he's singing about? Because it is the bop of Pride for me. This is the song that you need to be listening to. And with the smoothest vocals and the most earworm hook that is possibly out here, I've been listening to it on repeat, and many of you have. He's been singing for a really long time. He actually caused an argument in my house, and I'm going to tell him about it right here. He's inspiring, and he sings, y'all. David Archuleta is back. Welcome back to the show.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so grateful to have you here.
Having me.
David, you caused the fight.
Really?
I'm going to tell you why. Yes, so this is what happened. We were in the house and we listened to your Christmas music incessantly. The husband is the biggest Archie fan in the world. And I was singing Starbucks dressed up in snow, and it's Sidewalks. And I was singing it in the bathroom, in the kitchen. We were decorating the Christmas tree. And he's like, you sing the wrong words. And I said, no, Darius, you sing the wrong word. I know my David Archuleta. He was right. He was right. But that's my receipts. We are listening to David Archuleta, the old stuff, the new stuff, and all the stuff in our house. Thank you for being here.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so happy you enjoyed the Christmas album as well.
And last year, while we were listening to your Christmas music, you released a song that was very moving to us. It's been in our couple playlists together, and that is this song. That is the song called "Hell Together" that has been a song for me and him. And your words really moved us. So from this community and from this little couple here, thank you.
Oh my gosh. And congratulations.
If you're in Jersey and, come on down, David, we'll put you to work. So you have so much new music out. You have an incredible schedule this Pride. Tell us, how's it feel to be 2025, new David Archuleta music out? Like every week, it seems like you got a single.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess, yeah, it's been exciting. Been a busy time, but an exciting time. Excuse me. But, I think I'm doing more Prides than I ever have this year. So it's just, I think it's an important time to be doing Pride So I am really excited to just go and motivate the community that I've learned to love and have spent so much time with the last few years.
And Creme Brulee, I was joking about Creme Brulee and all of your foreign language and all of the fun lyrics that you talk about and saying words you don't know. And after dinner, you're going to take it. Is such a good song, David. It's so much fun. Creme Brulee is out now and it's a big, giant hit. What's it feel like? How did this song come to you?
I just wanted to do something fun, something flirty. So I call it my flirty era. And
It is.
I wanted to throw a little bit of Spanish in there too, because I'm half Hispanic. So I was like, I need it. Now's a better time than ever to do something in Spanish and Spanglish at least, because it's like that's how I live my life in Spanglish. And I've loved how people have received it and have had so much fun with it. I've tried to. There have been times where I tried to do Spanish, but for some reason, people, when I was with the record label and did Crush, I did a Spanish version of Crush and recorded it. I was like, I would love to release this because, that's part of my heritage. And they just said, you know what? We don't want to. We don't see the use of it. It would be more money. And so I'm like, okay, whatever.
As we're talking about Creme Brulee, I see that you millions of streams already. The video is so cute. It's so adorable. And it's been stuck in my head. So are you excited to be able to perform? Do you love performing the new stuff? Do you love going back to the old stuff? What's it like when we see David perform this year?
I love performing the old stuff. The new stuff is intimidating because I'm not used to performing it. So you kind of get like muscle memory and your voice knows what to do without even thinking. Whereas the new stuff is like, what is this? I can sing it in the studio, but it's different when you sing something on a stage live in front of people. So but I'm excited to get familiar with it. I've been practicing, and it'll be a fun time.
Well, we could follow you. David Archie is on Instagram where all the information is. If you go to his website and there's a shop where you can get your merch. You're already like your team is on it, David. You all know what you're all doing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The team has been working hard. And I have a great team that they've been pushing things along and just keeping the energy and excitement up. I've been very fortunate to work with the people I do.
And you have a new single that's coming out, everybody. Can I Call You? So what's the vibe? What's the style with this number?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Can I Call You just came out today, actually. So that's exciting. I feel like it's still part of the flirty time, but it's like it's still flirty and sexy, but in a much sweeter, more grounded, wholesome way. It's when you're long distance from someone and you're not physically with them, and you want to see them, want to be with them. It's hard, or you're just so busy you can't be together. So you just say, "Can I call you?" And so it's sweet, but I still feel like it has like a sultry bedroom like feel to it.
Well, it's out. People can stream it, and it's available. So you'll be doing these songs live.
I will be doing them live. Yeah. So come to a show if you're in the area, and come party with us.
Like the dates are booking up for the Archie experience out here in these streets.
Yeah. Pride. Yeah.
Oh, what is that going to be like for you?
What was that?
What is that going to be like for you when you go to these prides, especially prides that are close to you or closest places that mean something to you personally? And you get people come up to you, they meet you. And now when you've shared your story, they now feel a part of your history. And I'm sure you hear from so many people the inspiration you've been to them.
Yeah, it's been so fun to meet people who you help make their journey in life easier just by sharing your own. And by boldly living your life, bravely, courageously, and just having a good time and having fun. Even that in itself, to see how that inspires people, to encourage them to live and be happy. It's like, oh my gosh, like who knew that by me being happy and just giving myself space to love myself and to be happy and have a fun time will encourage other people to do the same and love themselves and be happy too.
Yes. And when you were here last time, it was right after Masked Singer. We had a chat after Masked Singer. And you was just as you were telling your story, and you were being very vocal and honest about what it was like and where you come from, and church and leaving and the fear. And over again, including myself, there's such a fear of being authentically who you are. And there's such a fear to tell people your truth. Now, years later, as time has gone on, you're living your free best life out here. It looks like it's been a special era. You call it your flirty era, but it's been pretty special to watch you just blossom and fly.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Robert.
You've been getting awards. Like I saw you at the GLAAD Awards and all of these things for what you've outspoken. I think you saved lives, David, truly.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I feel blessed to have come to where I am, and being in the public, there can be pressure to, everyone's watching you, and who knows, people can cancel you for getting mad in a stressful moment like Dochi, which, I feel like people should give grace. Like, we all get stressed. We've all snapped when we're under a lot of pressure and a lot of eyes and expectations are on us. But, and so hopefully I don't reach a breaking point too soon. And if I do, I hope people give me grace, but, we have to be there for each other, and we have to remember we're not all perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes. And I think it's important to remember that it's okay to make mistakes, and you learn, you grow. And that's been part of the beauty for me coming out. It's like, you know what? I realized I don't have to be perfect in other people's terms, because what they thought was perfect was not perfect the perfect thing for me. And it wasn't right for me. So by allowing myself to make mistakes, I've been able to find who I truly am and what really works for me, what doesn't, what makes me happy, and what doesn't as well. So, yeah.
Well, you've been in a tough spot for quite a minute now. It's been, how many years have you been in the public? It's like going on 20.
Yeah, it's 17 years this year. Yeah,
It's hard
actually, it was 20. I guess you're right, like 20 years if I count some things when I was a kid. Yeah.
It's hard to grow up and figure out who you are in front of millions and millions of people every single day, and the pressure that you have been put under. But we're to be spoiled. It comes out in the art. You make damn good music, and we appreciate all that you do. Are these singles going to come together? Is there maybe a special project, that maybe a full album or some more music that you've got up your sleeve for us this year?
Yeah, I'm working on an EP, so I'll be releasing that, and then I'm planning to go on tour after that later in the year. So just more goodies up my sleeve, more songs, and more performances. It's just kind of trying to have David Archuleta 2.0 this year in 2025.
I like it. We're here for it. Listen to me. You are always streaming in my house. He is cleaning the bathroom. He is vacuuming the floor. He is a David Archuleta super fan, and he has been since you came out. And now that you have this era of your life, and the pride era of your life, and the joy era of your life, we are rooting for you in our house more than ever. The rumor is like there's going to be books and more music. And David, you're not done.
I am actually, yeah. Once I hop off, I'm going to continue working on my book today. So I am working on a book talking about the journey, American Idol coming out, and how I grew up and in a religious household, and what that was like. So I'm excited to share that. I feel like it'll be a lot more in depth, and people understand a lot more like the whole journey. And I'm hoping that it'll be help people who aren't queer and may not understand the queer experience to be more compassionate and understand, like, okay, I get it, why coming out is important, and that queer people are here and they're not as different than anyone else, really, other than like, that they're attracted to the same sex, but they're, everything else, like we have the same goals, same dreams, same desires, same human needs, and still do a lot of good in this world.
Amen. And we're not going anywhere in this pride, especially while the world is crazy. We need to stand together and support each other literally more than ever. And all of our from the queer to the trans visibility that needs to be had to people of color and minorities and different things that are out here. We all have to stand up and support one another for no matter who we are and who we love. And that's what your music and what you stand for does. And we so appreciate you. I'm here for it, David. When you come through Detroit or New York City, me and the husband are coming out. We're going to be front row center.
All right. I'll be looking for you then.
I'll be singing the wrong words, but I'll be cheering.
It's okay. I'll give you a pass. You can say start.
Okay, deal. Thank you. Everybody, Can I Call You is out streaming right now. You make sure you check it out. Creme Brulee, I'm telling you, it's the summer anthem, everybody. It's the song you need to hear. MTV's playing it. It's a part of Pride playlist. It is this year's song that you need to listen to. Creme Brulee is out as well. It's perfect for a Pride. And then my personal favorite, Held Together, is the song for me that means just so much to what we've all been going through in this community. And you need to do it. And thank you to David Archuleta for being a voice for all of us. If you're in June somewhere,
thank you, Robert. Good to talk to you again as well. Sorry for my hair.
Nope.
It's getting poofy today.
No, it looks great. That's the Archuleta hair right there. That's it. That's what we need. Where'd I go? Ooh, speaking of hair. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Yeah. So David Archuleta, so great, so much fun. We love the Archie. And we're so excited that he was here. And his tour now is announced. So you can get your tickets and you can see David Archuleta live. The tickets are all at davidarchuleta.com. And we had so much fun talking to him. Starbucks all dressed up in snow. Yes, Marie says, I'm Robert Bannon, the husband. Amen. Thank you, Marie. Latte say she lost her power. Happy belated birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Janelle Lattes. Happy birthday to you and many more. Please be safe. The storms are bad. A says the storms are bad. So be careful, please, lattes. Cat Daddy say, my sister and I have been fans of his since he did Imagine on American Idol. He has the voice of an angel. He sure does. That's true. And my Redeemer, Lisa, says, I love the song so much. Come to Tampa. I think he is coming to Tampa. And A says she remembers the rendition of Imagine. And we have been a fan of David since his first single, Chem's Out. Thank you for watching, Lisa. I appreciate it. You met him twice. So cool. Auntie Maureen is here. Hey, Auntie Maureen. How are you? Lots of lattes, my friend's birthday. I love it. Whoop, 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 whoop. And he is cute as a button. Listen to the song. I think about you. I think about me. I think about creme brulee. I think about you. I think about me. I think about creme brulee. And Alyssa Edwards is here. Why are they here? I don't know why people come on this show because we're a mess. And while David was talking, did I go in the kitchen and eat? Yes. Am I at the garbage disposal? Yes. What did I have? A piece of a rib. I love the ribs. The ribs are good. He did a good job on the barbecue. Alyssa Edwards looks like she's never eaten a rib. She is very skinny and looks great in a dress. And you'll see Alyssa Edwards not in a dress, and you need to get your tickets, bergenpac.org. Celebrate Pride on June 30th, the first Pride show they've ever done in Englewood, New Jersey, at the Bergen PAC. Alyssa Edwards is here, and so is Adrian. It's this weekend. Oh, thank God, lattes. I thought I missed it. All right, good. She's saying Wicked on Sunday. I can't wait to hear all about it. Here we go. Hello, everybody, and happy Pride. I am so excited and honored. You know that Englewood, New Jersey is my first job I ever had in my entire life. I sold tickets in the box office. It is a piece of my heart. It is their first Pride spectacle show. And who better to have a Pride show with than the one and only, the superstar themselves. Alyssa Edwards is here in the drag workshop.
My gosh, that's an intro. I need to hire you to do that. I'm gonna have to hire you to have that for me. Okay.
I'm ready. I'll follow you around the country, and I'm cheap, Alyssa Edwards. I come cheap. You feed me, and I'm there. Can we just take a moment to look at your room? Can we take a look at your room?
This is actually my get ready room. This is my closet where I'm sitting at my vanity where I'll do makeup and
Then we got, look, okay, I'm gonna give you a little house tour if you've not seen my MTV Cribs. This is my little, hold on, wait, let me see how I can turn this. Oh my gosh, of course I can't turn the camera, but here's all of like some of my crowns from pageants, some fan art. There's my, there's the legendary Miss America crown. See, now Coco didn't get the original crown. I got that one right here. There's my Miss USA crown. Yeah, look, this is just this is a piece of it. This is a small piece.
Your room is amazing. Do you realize how much, and Adrian is here, superstar, our ally sister, with her drag blanket and our drag encyclopedia, a big old, she will be at the show to see you, Miss Edwards herself. Tell us, Alyssa Edwards, what is the show now with you? I hear there's looks. I hear there's costumes. I hear there's sequins. I hear there's music. And I hear there's stories. Is it like a stand-up? Is this like your life story?
I think it's a memoir live. Here's the thing. I think that's exactly actually right. So this show originated from, I did my life story on the West End in 2021. It was huge. It was mega. And from that, we're like, why don't we do this on a touring show? And I said, this is, oh my gosh, this is going to require a lot of work. I did this show with Marie Peter. It was a huge hit. And then I said, I wanted to scale it back a little bit because that was so much production value. And this show, well, just so happened, I happened to win a little competition called RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars. And it really was like, it's the perfect timing. So this show for me, Crowns, is a celebration of not just my drag, my work, my art. This is a celebration of my current day, where I am and where I am in the world with art and my love for art. I included local entertainers in each city. And these are people that maybe I'd met along my journey throughout my time. And it's just a huge celebration. And truly, if I took you downstairs and walked you through my living room, if you like I did on my MTV Cribs, it's like I just had this interview with iHeartRadio, and the lady was like, I didn't expect your house to be so zen. It's very downstairs is very clean, easy for my mind and my ADHD. But there is one thing downstairs. I have my global crown, and it sits there on my mantle because it is a representation to me. Every time I walk through my living room and I see that, this is what hard work, this is what dedication looks like. This is a story of perseverance. So this crown tour is exactly that. That's how I would describe it. Of course there's looks, of course there's antics. Of course there are me, sharing some of my stories and my experiences, and, maybe spilling a little bit of tea that I've gathered along the way. But I think this show truly is a celebration of Alyssa Edwards and the art of drag.
And we need that more than ever. Why do you love Alyssa Edwards? Why have you been a fan of the Alyssa Edwards experience since she first jumped on your TV?
You know what? I think it was the charisma that you have. And I mean that in all sincerity, because you do light up a room when you come in, and your looks are giving always. And I also loved your Netflix special with your dance studio as well. I love seeing that. And then you were on America's Got Talent, and to see the faces of these kids, and it's wonderful. But I also think work ethic means a lot, and it's not easy to do what you do all the time. Like it's wonderful to see. I love seeing that. I truly, truly do.
Well, first, I love your shirt, the ally. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And secondly, everything you just said truly means so much to me because, look, I found drag by accident. I stumbled into a cabaret theater. I probably was, 19 years old, 19 years young. And, oh my gosh, I was like Alice. I fell down a hole and landed in Wonderland. And this cabaret theater gave me a whole world to believe in. It was me putting on a wig where I found my people, my voice, my tribe. And little did I know, going on RuPaul's Drag Race, that those four walls in that workroom would change the trajectory of my life and my family's life. But the one thing that I've always loved entertaining and being on stage in drag. As a child, it was very complex because I know this is going to sound crazy, but I was quite shy. And I grew up in a true quintessential Southern family. I'm one of seven. So my father frowned upon boys wearing pink and being the center of attention and all this and going to ballet class, all the things that I wanted to do. But dance is my heart. It's the beat of my heart. That's why my voice sounds hoarse. Last night I was in my class and I'm celebrating 24 years of owning my school here in Texas. And as a queer man and as a drag performer and artist, that in itself is already a win. And I am celebrated, not just accepted, but I'm celebrated, okay, by so many here and so many families that have allowed me the opportunity to mentor their young child. And it truly, for years I was the real life Hannah Montana. I always say this in my show. It's like I really was for all the people that are from that generation. But then when they saw me on television, I got so much outpouring of love and respect, and we're so proud of you, Justin. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be exactly opposite. And it's a true testament to my work and my work ethics. So thank you for recognizing that, because truly, if I'm not wearing a wig and performing, I'm at the dance studio. And, last night, like I was saying, I was so into my combo and I'm getting loud. I woke up saying my voice is hoarse. I'm like, oh my gosh. But this is the life I dreamt. And I say this in every interview that I do, because it is a reminder for myself. I watched a Rocky Horror Picture Show when I was 16 or 17 by accident. And my grandmother allowed me. And I remember hearing, "Don't dream it, be it." And I never forgot that. I never forgot that. So when I walked past that crown, my living room, I didn't just dream it, I became it. When I unlocked that door to my studio and over here in Texas, I didn't dream it, I became it. And I'm living the life. I'm living the life that I always had imagined. Now, as a child, I remember my grandmother, telling me, "Justin, there's something out there for you. There's a dream big out there." I didn't know what that was until I put that wig on. And and it's I did this North American version of Crowned, and people from high school and school that I went with, and colleagues, and they're just like, "Justin, you're something else, because when you morph into Alyssa, you do this, and you're so authentic, and you're so unapologetically you, and that is so inspiring." And I never looked at it from that angle until recently, and I'm like, that's the magic and the power of drag. That is the power of it all. So thank you for recognizing that. Truly, a lot of work goes into what I do. She is a gal on the go, but I don't think I could see my life in any other way at this point.
Well, while we're talking, everybody, go to bergenpac.org, and your perfect way to end Pride is to see this work ethic, this wig, this makeup beat down from head to toe, and some special guests, special moments, and surprises on stage over at Bergen PAC. Those 1,300 people are going to go nuts. The first Pride show that Bergen PAC has ever done. Alyssa Edwards.
This is the first?
This is the first time they've done a Pride show.
I did not realize that was the first.
Where else to go after you? Who? Cher? Barbara Streisand? Where are we going?
I always wanted to be the Goldie Hawn of drag. I always been like the Goldie Hawn of drag. Oh my God. This is mega then. What an honor. What an honor.
There's a chance you can meet Alyssa. You could take your picture. There's all sorts of fun stuff. Go to the website, get your tickets. The perfect way to end Pride on a high note. When I was reading about you growing up in Texas, we think in the East Coast and cities and metropolitan areas that the laws and things that go on. You must inspire so many young queer people around this country, particularly at dance studios, particularly when you see them at shows. What does it mean like when people see you and your journey and they feel inspired? You're a role model to them.
I think here's the thing. It's a little overwhelming, because like I said, I didn't know if I saw all of that for me. Okay. But I stand 10 toes down confidently in the pumps that I'm usually wearing. So grateful and thankful and humble, because listen, I can remember my first grade teacher, Miss Simmons, who inspired me so much, who was so kind to me, I remember took me to my first book fair and bought me a book, because I was one of the kids that didn't have, money. And or Joy Sharp, who put me on scholarship, my very first dance studio. I'll never forget these people. I will never forget these people because they showed up. They showed up for me, and as a support system when I needed it the most. Oh my gosh. And so it's an honor that I get to be that. It's an honor that I get to give back to teachers before me. It's an honor that I have. I have the privilege to scholarship students to study and train, and it truly to live my life on stage. And this Alyssa Edwards character that I created for Scratch, just as an idea for something for fun, this to me is like, the mega ultimate dream. I remember getting on TV after season 5 and going, well, that was the silliest thing I've ever done. And it was so much fun, and it was so camp, and I learned so much, but I didn't know where it would go from there. And then we see this show is so celebrated worldwide. I just got it announced as one of the on the new the Philippines franchise. They have like an all-star kind of season called the Slasian Royale. I just got announced as one of the guest judges. Can't give too much information, but you all will get to see all this. And it's like, I look at this and I'm like, gosh, you're doing it, gal. You're doing it. And you should be proud of yourself. So I have so much to be proud of this whole month. And I'm just overwhelmed. I think right now I'm even basking in the beauty of just even clicking refresh, reminding myself this,
Absolutely. How have you been celebrating Pride in these crazy times that we're living in, where there's an attack on the LGBT community, there's been an attack on drag, but you're out here, we're marching, we're singing, we're performing, we're putting on the eyeliner, we're putting on the wig. So how do you just keep going?
You keep going. That's it. You keep going. You keep going. We keep going. We continue. We fought the good fight, and we will continue. We fought worse monsters for years. We know how to win the hard way. And, I think visibility, I think being out there, I think listen, let's don't suppress our queerness. No. I celebrate Pride every day. That needs a month and it's June, it is. I'm with it. I'm like, I'm closing out Pride on the Kills float in New York City. Fun fact, New York City Pride was my very first Pride event ever going to. I was 19. My gay uncle Bobby took me on like a graduation high school gift. Had no idea, never seen no gay people. I mean, my gosh, this is way before we had drag queens on television, gallivanting around. I had never seen a gay club or any of this. And for my graduation gift, he took me to New York City and we went to the Gay Pride Parade. I will never forget this. It was the most fascinating thing. And fun fact, I tell this little bit in my show. My granny gave me a little Kodak disposable camera. And she said, Justin, I want you to document your trip. And oh my gosh, I'm just snapping at that little camera. I wish I had those pictures. Gosh. I met Coco Peru, and who was a dear friend of my uncle's who watched me grow up, through VHS tapes. And, my Pride this year, that I've done WeHo Out Loud. I did Miami Beach. I'll be in New York City on the Kills float, which I have. I'm right now partnered with Kills for this Pride campaign that they did, and I did a thank you letter to my granny, who gave me the permission to become me, and it was the most beautiful thing. It was very difficult. I still get a little choked up thinking and chatting about it, because I've never really, when she went on to heaven, I was very happy because she was ready to go. We put a little rouge on her and sent her on her way. But I had to write her a letter, and I was like, caught off guard for that. But I went down memory lane, and her letting me wear her, my granny was like my first introduction to a drag queen. I mean, truly, we went to church, to the West Mesquite Baptist Church every Sunday. My granny's hair was coiffed, and she always had her nails done in high rouge, and she would sit up and she just would, always not. And I see that in me. I see that in my Alyssa. It's like, this is where I learned how to do it, right? And so this Kills project that I did is so beautiful. So if you're in Sephora's, you'll see my picture there. And you'll get to see the letter that I wrote to my granny. And so this month has been like, she has been working these pride celebrations. But truly, truly, World Pride, so incredible, so incredible. Here I am. I did a brunch performance, and it was like, I don't know, 400 people, 500 people. But I'm in this hotel restaurant situation, and there are these big pictures of me on the wall like this. It's like this local artist did pictures of me and Rue and the Golden Girls. And as I'm performing, I'm so gobsmacked because I'm seeing my picture next to RuPaul, next to the Golden Girls, and I'm like, you did it. You really did it. You did it your way. You did it so true and authentically to you. And I think that's also a part of this show. It's like, I'm sharing these stories of my life and the becoming of Alyssa Edwards, right? And it's like, I think that's what makes this show so fun and so unique and so uplifting, because it is a happy show.
Well,
but I think that's you use that word, you're so authentic, and I think that's why so many people are drawn to you in that way, because you don't pull punches. Like, you are who you are and you own it and you live it. And I love to see that. And I think it's important, especially for young people, queer or not, to see someone. And I love when I see on TikTok or Instagram, when I see like the brunches and I see the families bringing their children, and the kids just want to dance. They don't know. They don't need to. You know what I'm saying? They just want to come have a good time. I love seeing that, because drag is not dangerous. And Robert actually got me that shirt, and I wear that I have a different shirt every day that I wear for Pride, because it's just so important, because you need to have the allyship. I have it all outside my house. I don't care what people say or do. I don't care, because I'm going to do it. And I just think it's so important. And I love to see that with you.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I do think it's important, because like I said, I mean, we can look back at how many have taken their lives, young queer kids, and maybe felt bullied or felt like there was no other way for them. There was no outlet. And I think that having to suppress who you love, love wins.
Amen.
I think that's so sad. I think that's unfortunate that in our world. But here's the thing: it will get better. It will get better. And when I went on to Global, I was like, I remember sitting in my journal writing, and I was like, one day this is going to be your book. I'm going to release my journals, and it's like, I found myself just writing like little daily love notes to myself, not a whole letter, but a love note. And then as I boarded the plane, I'm reading all this. I'm getting emotional. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going back on this competition show. What if I aged out? What if oh my gosh, what if I lost the magic? And I'm like, but what if? So let's go back in time. And I find myself writing a love letter to my younger self. And I remember ending it with, it will get better. Stay tuned, because chapter 32, it's just going to begin. And here I am now, at 45, and I'm so fully realized. And, I'm celebrating 4 years with my partner. And, so love is alive. Love is alive. Listen, when you talk about me being unapologetic and authentic, look, I weathered a lot of storms as a gay kid in Mesquite, and having to deal with the bullies and the boys and the people not understanding why I wanted to go to ballet and twirl a baton, or be in the front yard with my four sisters doing cartwheels rather than riding motorcycles and playing in the mud. And it took me a lot of years to look in this mirror and love this man, this reflection that I see. So the only way I could be was to love myself, flaws and all, unconditionally. And there are days when I wake up, I'm like, wait a minute, we could have worded that differently. We could have handled that differently. I can own that. And say, hey, I stand corrected, but I think it's important for us to be unapologetically ourselves. And for me now at 45, I don't want to shy away from my queerness. When me and my partner first got together, I was still a little timid to hold hands in certain areas because I felt like I was always on guard. My grandmother had taught me that. She just was like, be careful, please, because not everybody's going to understand. And now I'm like, wait, but for people to understand, they have to see this. They have to get used to this, And you wearing shirts, like you said, your different pride shirts, people will see that. That's what an ally looks like. It's like sometimes you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, let's get out of our
100%.
comfort zones a little bit. And the more people see it, it will just become it. So like for my dance students, like for in particular Ansley, who was on my Netflix series, she was a little bitty one. She's going into high school. Can you believe that now?
Oh my gosh.
And she's like a niece to me. I'm her Uncle Justin. She doesn't really know anything different. And the word gay for her, it's like it's not different. It's not different for her. When you say gay marriage, she doesn't really fully understand that because she's like, why do you say gay marriage instead of just marriage? And I'm like, oh my God, I love that. I remember waiting on the world to change, and now here I am, a part of that change, and just having these conversations with her. I think it's so awesome that her parents have allowed me this opportunity to be such a huge part of her life. And these kids, and like I said, the more we are just who we are and more visible, change will happen. It may not happen overnight, but and then one thing that can link us all together is hope. That's all we can be, is just hopeful.
Well,
Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, I don't know about you all, but I'm ready to skip down there. I'm going to hold my husband's hand and skip down the street, and we're going to celebrate.
Okay.
We're going to ride this pride right on out. And everybody in New Jersey, Bergen County, Englewood, New Jersey, bergenpac.org, June 30th, you need to get your tickets. You have no plans you have nothing to do on a Monday night, but then go see Alyssa Edwards. Adrian will be there. Alyssa Edwards will be there. Jersey will be there. Alyssa, if I was I'm in Detroit. I just got married. Speaking of Peter and Murray,
Congratulations.
out here in Detroit. So maybe I got to swing by and come to Englewood anyway and see y'all, because I felt this is the cutest thing ever. How inspired are we by Alyssa Edwards and this show? You need to get buy a ticket. But
Thank you so much. I've never been more excited. This is also a huge night for the Bergen PAC, but also for me. I mean, this is incredible. I'm going to close out this year's Pride celebration being the very first Global All-Stars
That's right.
winner. And here's the thing. And since can you hear me? Oh, there we
Yeah.
are. And since Mama Ru has not announced another season just yet, I think I'm gonna be reigning for a long time. So I can't wait to see you all there, and let's celebrate this thing called life together.
Thank you. Happy Pride.
Yes.
Thank you for doing what you
Happy
do.
Pride.
We're so honored
much
to be
love for
here
you
with
guys,
you.
and thank you so much. I appreciate this. This was good for my day today.
Back
Thank
at you. Are you kidding? Back at you. Thank you. Thank you,
Can't
Ed.
wait to
Thank
see you.
There you go. Alyssa Edwards coming to Jersey, the first Pride ever at Bergen PAC. And let's see who we got here. He is very sweet and such a cute as a button. Alyssa Edwards, I love it. Lattes is heading to New York City in the morning. Wicked Sunday. Good. Lattes, be safe. Have a great time. Can't wait to hear all about it. Yes, love wins, Jordan. I miss you, Jordan. I miss you, Johnny. How you doing? Hi. So great, so fabulous to see you all here. I love it. And hi, Tita. How you doing, sister? Yes. Monday, June 30th. Let's go. A's going. Sam's going. Gus is going. I hear the rumors that they're all going. So all the people are coming over to Bergen PAC. Get your tickets. Go see them over at Bergen PAC. She's not crying. You are. It's inspiring. He's really an inspiring chat. Shout out to Alyssa Edwards. Shout out to everybody who was here. bergenpac.org is where you can get your tickets and celebrate the first Pride show. For less than $200, you can go to the pre-show, meet Alyssa Edwards, and have a drink. It's going to be fun. I love it. Jordan, I miss you much, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Go out there and do big things. And we got to have you over. We owe you the favor of having dinner over at our house. Nikayla says, such a sweetheart. Thank you for a great interview with her. Thank you for watching, Nikayla. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you for spending too much time with me. A late show, but we made it. Next week, the incredibly fun Nathan Lee Graham is here to talk mid-century modern, and the incredibly fun Jeff Hiller is here. His book is out. You can get a copy of it now. Watch us tomorrow, please, on Broadway World with the one and only Dana Simone, who is playing Dorothy in The Wiz. Oh my God, a show about our marriages would be so fun. You know, that's $1 million idea right there. Who's calling me? No, spam? That's $1 million idea. Yes, great job to A. Great job to everybody for being here. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week for another Pride edition. There's always more love than there is hate. There's more joy than there is sadness. And there is more good than there is bad. We just have to change the perspective and make sure we see it in the world. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Pride. Happy love somebody today. As Jordan says, love wins every single day, no matter what. We love you here. Thank you for spending time with us. And I'll see you again next week, only right here on the Roundtable. God bless you. See you then. Bye, everybody.